Welcome to the road to 1 million US dollars. Let's get right into the Bitcoin chart today, guys, because we have some very important and urgent price action right here in the short term as we are breaking below an important level of short-term support here, now flipping it into resistance, as well as Ethereum still breaking down, as I talked about in yesterday's video, and almost reaching the price target, as it is now in a big important level of support. I'm going to talk about all of that and more in this video, so let's get right into the analysis. As I talked about in yesterday's video, we got a bounce from this trend line right here and then actually saw a breakdown from that level. And as soon as we lost this support level right here, we saw a quick move to the downside of about 5.5%. So now that we have flipped this previous level of support into resistance, what can we expect over the next couple hours or days? Well, as we have confirmed this breakdown below the support level, it would be reasonable to expect some further bearish price action. However, as you can see in the RSI, the momentum indicator, we have now reached oversold territories. So this is when the RSI reaches a level below 30, and we did go below the 30 level. Now, typically, what happens when we reach oversold territories is that it would take some time for the RSI to reset before potentially then moving down lower. And the two ways that the RSI can reset is by moving to the upside or simply by consolidating sideways, and then it will just trend to this 50 level right here. As when we are above the 50 level, we are in an uptrend, and when we are below the 50 level, we are in a downtrend. As for some support levels that I'm currently watching out for, first of all, we have this 63.6K level. And in the case that we do see a further move to the downside from there, well, in that case, there is another level of support, a big level of support, sitting from about 62.4K all the way down to about $60,000. So in this case that we do start trading in the support level right here, I would expect a lot of buyers to come in. So at least a little short-term bounce would be expected from this level in the case that we do actually reach that price level. However, nothing I say in my videos is financial advice. I'm simply telling you what I see in the charts, and you can do with that information whatever you like. Now taking a look at some short-term resistance here. First of all, we have this level just above us, sitting from about 65.5K up to 66,000. This was a previous level of support that we have now flipped into resistance. But in the case that we do break this and end up going higher, well, in that case, we could see a little bit of resistance at about 67.6K. And then right above that, we have a very important level of resistance sitting at about 68.5K all the way up to $70,000 right here. And as a last important resistance level, just in the off chance that we actually reach this before I post my next video tomorrow, well, the resistance level is actually sitting right here at the top of this ascending triangle at about 71.3K. And of course, there are even more important levels of support and resistance that you need to watch in the short term. However, I don't think we're going to be reaching that before my next video, so I'm not going to waste your time with it. And if you want to stay up to date with the crypto market, as well as the important crypto news, well then definitely subscribe to my channel because I upload a new video about the crypto market, especially the Bitcoin and Ethereum price action every single day. Now taking a look at the Bitcoin liquidation heat map, you can see that there is a big pocket of liquidity of about $850 million sitting at about $72,000. And as you know, if you watch my videos regularly, you know that the Bitcoin price typically gets attracted to where there is most liquidity in this chart. So if we do eventually start moving back to the upside, this could be a potential price target for the price to get attracted to. Next up, let's take a look at the Bitcoin ETF flow table. So here you can see that yesterday on April 1st, we had $85 million worth of outflows, meaning that $85 million was sold by the Bitcoin ETFs, because Grayscale actually sold $302 million worth of Bitcoin, which is a little bit higher than they do on average. And combine that with the fact that the BlackRock ETF only bought $165 million, when typically they buy $256 million worth of Bitcoin every single weekday. And this led to this $85 million outflow. So in conclusion, what you can say is that currently the Bitcoin ETFs are suppressing the price because they are selling a lot of Bitcoin every single weekday. But eventually, once we do start bottoming out and the Bitcoin ETFs become net buyers again instead of net sellers, well, in that case, it would not be crazy to expect that we get a fast move to the upside and actually take out this big pocket of liquidity sitting at about $72,000. Now for the Ethereum price action today. In yesterday's video, I told you guys that we confirmed a breakout to the downside with the price target being at around 3150. And we already got an 11% move to the downside as we are now running into some critical support for the Ethereum price. And the support level is actually sitting from 3250 all the way down to 3150. But in the case that we do end up breaking down lower, then the next big level of support is sitting at $3,000 all the way down to 2850. So it would be pretty crazy to see Ethereum back below $3,000 again. However, let's not get ahead of ourselves here because nothing is guaranteed in crypto. So let's just continue to take it one day at a time and check in on these charts every single day. Now for some important resistance levels you need to watch in the short term. Well, there's a Fibonacci resistance level right now sitting at about 3330. And in the case that we do end up breaking higher from there, then we do have another level of resistance sitting from 3450 all the way up to 3550. And in the case that we do go even higher than that, there is another very important level of resistance sitting at 3650. And this level is very significant because we already got rejected from there 3 times. Now there are more important resistance levels above that as well. However, I don't think we will reach these price levels before I create the next video tomorrow. And lastly, if you haven't joined my free crypto server yet, you can do it with the first link in the description. It's a great place to build and share your crypto knowledge and connect with like-minded, ambitious individuals. Now, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I upload a new video every single day, and I'm really trying to get to 200 subscribers, so it'd be awesome if you can help me with that. Like the video if you haven't already. It helps the YouTube algorithm push out these videos to more people. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.